Blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Let's skip the siren. Let's skip the intro today. Let's get straight to it. Why not? Let me turn down my microphone. I got a little volume, a little echo here. Hold on. 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you could read me loud and clear. Drop a comment. It's the voice here. Champagne Crypto. 23,000 there on Bitcoin. I'm checking out the math this Monday morning. I just did a video on Wise. I try to reserve some Wise for the remaining of most days, but I got hit up with like a $60, $70 gas fee. So I put a pause on that, and I'm going to wait for the gas fees to go down a little bit. I just checked right now, and they went down to like make 40, 50 bucks for that transaction. So I'll wait before I push that transaction, but I'm definitely going to do that. Make sure you check out the linkage down below. Drop a comment right now. It's the voice. I'm out here warming it up, 23K and beyond. We'll be checking out the math. And today we'll be talking about Elon and Mike. Elon and Mike ask about converting Tesla's balance into Bitcoin. Okay, they've been talking about that on Twitter. And apparently MicroStrategy just bought the dip. And they're currently holding more bags of bits than the U.S. government itself. We'll be talking about that as well. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. We got a few people pouring into the chats right now. Indeed, we're live, 23,000 and beyond. Bitcoin has a high today of 24,118 and a low of 21,913. Okay, so 3-month gain on Bitcoin, 95% year to date. This thing has gotten 221%. Shout out to all my boomers that have been rocking with me deep here in the trenches of the battlefield, the blockchain battlefield. This thing has been a ride like no other. We're up, we're down, but the trajectory is up. Okay, Ether taking a dip. I've been watching this intently. 0.02667 on the dip on Ether. It seems like most attention is being refocused back on Bitcoin. I mean, listen, that Ether 2.0 staking came out, the hype, boom, boom, boom. But, you know, we're starting to realize it's going to take a little longer than expected. So, you know, you're not going to be able to stake ETH just yet. Okay, so it's going to take a little longer. I think that's why people are selling the Ether. They're stacking bits. We've seen ETH go up to a 0.033 or 0.031 against Bitcoin, and now it's dumping. You can see the technicals are reading sell ETH against Bitcoin, which is something, like I said, I've been watching this. This, to me, is the boomer's dilemma, right? How much ETH do you hold compared to the Bitcoin that you hold? Because I think we can all agree that the future of ETH looks bright. Shout out to Hourglass. Boom, boom, bring the rain. Indeed, let it rain more crypto out there. So yeah, let's check out the math over here on CoinGecko, and then we'll talk about Elon and Mike, the CEO, Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategies. I mean, I'll tell you, he's stacking bits. This guy is becoming a crypto legend. I mean, he just came across Bitcoin basically in April, and now he won't stop talking about it. I mean, I understand he's got to, protect his investment. The guy dropped like, I don't know, 600, 500 million on it. And we'll talk about it. It's this guy's appearing to be, it's turning out to be a boomer. Oh, I got my thumbnail on. Okay, let me turn this off. You got Bitcoin there at 22,880, Ether at 613, Ripple there at 53 cents. And then Litecoin has been a performer. As out of the top 5, Litecoin has really performed like no other. Up 32% in the past 7 days, currently at $108. Litecoin was obviously oversold. It was sitting around $40, $50. Litecoin's all-time high, I believe, is closer to $350 or $400. So this thing has room to grow. It's obvious Litecoin's sticking around. And what's most interesting is that Litecoin is pulling ahead of Bitcoin Cash. And, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash has always... Not always, but they have been in competition many times, in my opinion, as that fast peer-to-peer currency. They kind of do the same thing, Chainlink there at 1256, Bitcoin Cash 325. Everything's up, okay? But what's most interesting is that Litecoin's pulling ahead, okay? Bitcoin Cash is even falling behind Bitcoin on the 7-day. Binance there at 32, Cardano at 15 cents, Polkadot 498, Stellar 16. Satoshi Vision. You guys could read the rest of them. Let's talk about the headline here. Tesla's Elon Musk asking about converting large transactions to Bitcoin. This is out of Reuters, and you could Google Tesla and MicroStrategies, and this is headlines all over the place. This is big for crypto, guys. I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of millionaires and billionaires are watching this, and they may jump on the train. I'll tell you this much. Okay, I think the FOMO may have already started kicking in. Elon Musk on Sunday asked about the possibility of converting large transaction of Tesla Incorporated's balance sheet into Bitcoin, according to a Twitter exchange between Musk and a well-known advocate for the digital currency, Michael Saylor. Chief executive of MicroStrategy, in a tweet to Musk, suggested that the billionaire Tesla founder and head make the move. If you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favor, convert the Tesla balance sheet from US dollars to Bitcoin, Michael Saylor wrote in his tweet. Other firms on the S&P would follow your lead, and in time, it would grow to become a $1 trillion favor. Kaboom to that. I agree. Shout out to Saylor. Going hard. Boom. And everybody's saying, Elon this, Elon that, and you know how I feel about Elon. I think that to a certain extent he's kind of an actor like Richard Branson, but it doesn't matter. He obviously is influential. So whether the ideas are his or whether the story behind them is true or whatever it is, guys, at the end of the day, he's an actor in the scene. And if he makes a move, I would expect it to impact the bags. Okay. He said, and then it keeps going. They go back and forth. He said, Musk asked Saylor, he says, are such large transactions even possible? This guy doesn't even know this. This guy's supposedly like the smartest guy in the whole world, and he doesn't even know that you can do such large transactions I'm telling you guys, for all you little Elon fanboys out there, I don't believe it. Okay. But that's a whole nother story. Okay. I don't think we're going to the space or doing none of that, but let me put pause on that, that cynicism. Let me just tell you guys that it's a boom, whether it's real or not, it's a boomer. Okay. So yes, I've purchased over 1.3 billion in Bitcoin in past months and would be happy to share my playbook with you offline, Saylor tweeted. Every CEO faces the challenges of how to preserve and enhance shareholder value in the face of this year's unprecedented monetary expansion. So, you got Saylor. Saylor's booming. You heard him on the podcast and explaining how he got into the bag. I'm going to say, he's turning into a cryptomaniac. Okay. I wouldn't doubt it if he listens to the champ out there. Shout out to Saylor. Boom. Shout out to Mike. Boom. Anyhow. Here, you could read it over here on the South China Morning Post. They're posting it everywhere on U.S. News and World Report. MicroStrategy, okay, so Saylor's doubling down. He splurged another $650 in the latest Bitcoin investment. Strategy has invested all of the proceeds of its $650 million debt issuance into 29,000 more Bitcoin. Michael Saylor announced on a tweet Monday that the latest purchase was made at an average price of $21,925. The business intelligence firm now has over 70,000 Bitcoin. This guy wants all the bits. I think that this puts him ahead of the U.S. government. I read another headline that says that this will put him ahead of the U.S. government in Bitcoin ownership. Is it here? Or is it in CoinT? Yeah, there it goes. Cointelegraph is... MicroStrategy buys the dip, now has more Bitcoin than the U.S. government. Saylor announced another $650 purchase on Monday. And, guys, this is getting wild. Remember, there's only 21 billion Bitcoins that'll ever be minted. And, that's, in my opinion, what is going to cause the price to go up. It's the scarcity of these coins, guys. Not every billionaire could have a Bitcoin. Not every millionaire could have a Bitcoin. And how many billionaires are there in the world? There's probably more than 21. So not even every billionaire can have a Bitcoin. Anyhow, drop a comment. Shout out to Hourglass and the rest of the boomers out there. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Again, check out the Wise token links that I have down below. I try to reserve the remaining days -3. And I got hit up like a $70 gas fee. So I put pause on that. I checked it out before the live stream. It had gone down to about $30-40 for the transaction. And I'm waiting for an entry point so that I can get in for that play with a fee less than, at least, less than $30. I don't want to pay, $40-50 for a fee. And, those fees are variable with the Ethereum network. They change depending on the traffic. But I'm waiting. Freaking ETH dropped substantially. Well, against Bitcoin, it did. Definitely. Like, listen, I was just talking about that right now. Against Bitcoin, it really dropped. And that's, and, I think that's due in part that, ETH pumped because of this ETH 2.0 hype. Okay. And then, that was it. It was the hype. It was like buy the rumor, sell the news. And then the news was, yeah, we upgraded and, you got to wait another year. And that's what happened. And people started dumping. And, I've been watching this and I've been asking this question almost every day. How much ETH do you hold compared to Bitcoin? But look at the technicals over here. ETH against Bitcoin. Sell for the day. 1 week says sell. Some buy oscillators say buy, but the majority are saying sell. And then the 1 month projections are mostly strong sell, with the exception of just one technical on the momentum 10-day, two technicals, momentum and MACD level, 12 and 26. So there you go. I mean, this could be an opportunity to start stocking ETH back up. I mean, listen, I think that ETH, hold on, let me take off this thumbnail. I'm sorry. I think that ETH, I mean, if you ask me, ETH is at least a fifth of a Bitcoin. Okay, 0.05. Okay, fifth of a Bitcoin. I've seen it go up to 0.10, a tenth of a Bitcoin. That's a little high, but I would say at least of a fifth of a Bitcoin. I'm getting a little pissed about the Ledger hack. Do I need to get a new phone and number? Says Southpaw. I listen, I heard something about some hack. I don't know the details. I don't know about anything. Honestly, South. I don't know what to tell you about that. Make sure that, you're dealing with crypto. Make sure you separate everything. Separate emails, separate phones. Like, try to spread it out. Don't be using like your regular stuff. That's like crypto 101. You don't want to use your main email for your main, you don't want to put everything in one basket. Roger says, what about the proposed KYC regulations? What about them? There's something that's have always been a threat to the crypto space. I mean, since the beginning, what about the proposed KY? It's like, it's always kind of been there. They come and they go and they go and they come. But here's the bottom line out here, guys. The fact that so much money is being thrown into this, institutional investors, I would say that, it's here to stay, regulation or not. But what would you expect, Roger? I mean, do you think it's going to be less regulated or more regulated? Obviously, as something grows, I would say that there will be more regulation. So, that's my opinion. You want a true crypto? Get Monero. That's the bottom line. Batman says Elon's buying bags. It appears so. Let me go ahead and recap over here. Mike and Elon talking about that. Let's see here. Tesla's Elon Musk asked about converting large transactions to Bitcoin. So Michael Saylor is the CEO of MicroStrategy. And if you haven't heard about him recently, like I think in April or May, he bought a lot of Bitcoin. I think it was like almost or more than 500 million, somewhere around that thing. Now he told Elon in a tweet, here's the tweet, okay? If you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favor, convert the Tesla balance sheet from US dollars to Bitcoin. Michael Saylor said in his tweet. Other firms on the S&P would follow your lead, and in time it will grow to be a $1 trillion favor. I can't disagree with this guy. Are such large transactions even possible? Musk replied to Saylor. See, look at this question, guys. This is supposed to be the Einstein, the Nikola Tesla of our time. And this guy is asking if the large transactions are possible. This is a side note, but you know how I feel about Musk, guys. I don't believe the hype with Musk. I think he's an actor. Okay. That being said, he's still super influential. Okay. So either way, Saylor responds. He says, yes, I purchased over 1.3 billion in Bitcoin in the past months, and I would be happy to share my playbook with you offline. So, this is big, guys. This is big. This is big. The positive on the regulations could be an ETF. I don't know if that's positive or not, Batman, but whatever. I look. This is how I treat in my head as far as regulations and all that. That's not my place. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I let that be, let that handle itself, because it seems to me that, ever since I try to get into the crypto space, I've been hearing about, no, it's the regulation, it's the scam, it's this and this is that. I don't need to hear that. I just need to keep moving and let it work itself out, because apparently if you pay more attention to the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt, you're going to miss the bag. Okay. This is something that's always been a factor in the crypto space, regulation. So let it be, let it be, let it be decided. And then, it's out of your hands. I mean, I don't know what else to say, unless you want to join some sort of an initiative or something. I don't know. I'm not the activist, guys. I'm not one of those guys. Shout out to Batman. It's real, champ. He is in crypto, says Mola. No. I of course he's in crypto. I'm not saying that, guys. I'm not saying that, yes, that he's not in crypto. I'm talking about, like, the whole thing about space and these rockets and all these companies. And, like, come on, guys. This guy's like Richard Branson. Remember when Virgin Galactic was going to go to space and take people to space and all that? That shit was bullshit, guys. Ain't nobody going to the moon or space or Mars or none of that. Okay? None of that. And this guy, if you think that this guy is single-handedly handling all this alone and he's just a super genius, this guy doesn't even know that you can transact billions of dollars in Bitcoin. And here I am. I mean, I know this. I mean, come on, guys. I don't believe the Musk story at all. This guy's an actor, in my opinion. But let's put that aside, because it has nothing to do with the conversation. I do believe that Musk holds crypto. Okay, I don't know how much. And I do believe if he tweets that he moved the bag of Tesla to crypto, I believe that it will be a boomer. Okay? I just don't believe the story. This guy is the other day I'm watching Iron Man, and I saw that he had a guest appearance on Iron Man. This guy's an actor, guys. Just like Trump. Trump had he was in Home Alone and stuff. These guys been placed, predictive programming. They're part of Hollywood. You think the man that sits behind the desk or the guy that's the president is really the man in charge? Get out of here, guys. You think that Musk is out here handling all this stuff and coming up with all these things by himself? The guy doesn't even know that you could do $1 billion transaction on Bitcoin. Yet you think he's sending people to space? You believe that this guy sent a freaking Tesla to space? Come on, guys. Now you're getting me gassed. You're getting me gassed because there's a lot of people sipping on this Tesla potion. And, I mean, I guess it's good. I mean, like, for the price. But, I see through it. You ask the champ, I see right through it. I mean, come on, guys. You're telling me that this guy sent a Tesla Roadster with a fake astronaut with the music on it? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. He even said it himself. He's like, it looks so fake that you know it's real. He even said that it looks fake. So anyway, I know some of you guys, some of the Tesla fanboys are getting stirred up. There's plenty of Tesla fanboys out there. Little Elon fanboys. But anyhow, I'm excited. I'm liking Michael Saylor every day more and more. This guy's a boomer. Okay, this guy's a boomer. And I like the fact that Saylor was a hater of Bitcoin at one point. And he came around and he admitted, he's like, no, I was wrong. I think he's a boomer. Mola says he's just promotion, not the team. Yeah, I think it's just promotion. He's like a character. But the story that he's the one behind, that he's the main genius and all that, I don't know about all that, guys. I don't know about that. To me, he's the Richard Branson of our time. Richard Branson was supposedly this big guy. He was going to take everybody to space. Remember what happened to Virgin Galactic? I mean, like, guys, they've been telling us that we're going to go back to the moon in 10 years for the past 60 years, guys. Okay? Come on, guys. Come on. These rockets and stuff. I mean, and even Donnie pulling up the Space Force, throwing you a little Star Trek symbol on it. These guys, I really believe that Donnie's out here to help people. Wow. That's the smoking gun with all these people that are supposedly truthers. Once they start giving you that fake BS of the Space Force and they start to Star Trek your ass, they're just making it all up. Come on, guys. Again, this is my opinion. I know some feathers have been ruffled, but come on. Anyhow, shout out to Tesla though, on the real Tesla, Nikolai himself. Okay, this guy's just jacking the swag. But shout out to Elon too. I mean, I'm not even trying to, Elon's promoting he's a good promoter, I guess. I don't know. So, hopefully Elon tweets that he bought the Bitcoin back. Okay? Because that definitely would add to the increase of the baggage, if you ask me. Hey, look, Champagne, you're right about Musk is a fraud. Okay, you're right. He doesn't juggle all this stuff where it is while happening. They get the magical money printing machine, and that's that. Yeah, listen, I don't believe, like I'm saying, I don't believe this guy Musk. I think he's an actor. Okay, but whatever. I mean, the here's the bottom line is, look, the truth is that people believe in Musk. There's faith in the story. So whatever, there's I guess some truth to it in the fact that there's enough people that believe in it. Like, look, fiat is worthless. It's a piece of paper, but enough people believe that it's currency. So it's just a paper, but enough people believe, and there it goes. So, faith is very important. It's true what our Lord Jesus Christ said. Faith can't, just all it takes is a faith of a mustard seed, and you can make a lot happen. Michael Saylor was put up to this billionaire, all of a sudden wants to buy all the Bitcoin, get everybody, all these other oligarchs and corporations to buy all the Bitcoin, buying all the Bitcoin. Apparently, I don't know. And you know how I feel about Bitcoin as well. Surveillance coin. Satoshi is not who he said he is. Satoshi, for all you know, is part of DARPA. I don't want to get into the conspiracy stuff, but it is what it is. 2020 taught us that most of the conspiracies are probably true. To make sure that you have no Bitcoin, they're corrupt their new world order, and they're trying to hoard all the Bitcoin to cut off another avenue of wealth. Maybe it may be, but what I'm seeing here is that it says here on this article that now he owns more than the U.S. government. So that's what it is. But yeah, just a little side, because every time I hear the Tesla and all the fanboys, I'm like, I have my opinions and I speak them, and a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? Elon's so cool and this and this and that. I'm like, yeah, you really believe that this guy is what they say he is? Like, come on. Like, you really believe that Armstrong called Nixon on the phone? Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having enough problems connecting with 5G, and you're telling me this guy called him from the moon? Come on, guys. Peter says, take profits, guys. If you're a trader, your job is to take profits. I'm glad you said that, Peter, because if you're, there's traders here or people that want to be traders. If you're a trader, your job is to take profits. I'm glad you say that, and I've said that before. You get into a play, it's green, 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 and you don't take profits, you're probably greedy. Shout out to Chicago, Mola, Peter, and the rest of the boomers. Oscar, I see all you guys. Any man owning any resource more than any government is based. Yeah, or he could be a hoarder. I mean, it depends on how I can't agree with you. Any man owning more than the government is based. No, that's not true. It sounds cool, but that wouldn't be true for every single situation. So, I mean, maybe for you, but no, that's not righteousness. But anyhow, in this case, I would say it is pretty based that he owns more than the U.S. government, more Bitcoin than the U.S. government. I don't know, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions. I'm going to keep this live stream short. Keep it under 30 minutes. Check out the video I have down below. Don't sleep on this wise thing. I'm going to be doing videos like every day or every other day. I'm going to get more. And, it's going to be the hype, in my opinion, for the next few weeks going into the new year. And hopefully this thing knocks it out the park. I mean, I would consider it riskier because it's new and there's, things could go wrong. But, the contract's been audited. The team's public, ownerless liquidity has a lot of thumbs up. And because of that, I'm willing to take calculated risk. So check that link down below. Of course, if you use a referral, there's a 10% bonus. So whether it's mine or somebody else, make sure you get that bonus. All right, guys, on that note, I'm out of here. I'm going to go ahead and proceed with my day. Shout out to RC, Peter, Mola, Chicago, and the rest of the boomers. Drop a comment. I'm out of here. It's The Voice, Champagne. Thank you for tuning in.